Welcome back to the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. Mike, what do you got for us?
Yeah, we got a little bit of breaking news to end today's show, and it's not really news, it's more of a report, but a breaking report from our friend Mary Kay Cabot. I'm going to read the first two paragraphs from the article she just put out minutes ago. Quote, Deshaun Watson has emerged from the Browns' voluntary minicamp last week with an edge over Shedeur Sanders in the two-man quarterback competition and now has the inside track to be named the Browns QB1, sources tell Cleveland.com. Todd Monken hopes to declare, or at least identify, his starter by the end of Browns minicamp, June 9th through the 11th, meaning Sanders has about 6 weeks to close the gap and try to overtake the former three-time Pro Bowler. According to Mary Kay, Deshaun now has the inside track. Your guys' thoughts on what Mary Kay is reporting?
I'm not at all surprised. I said yesterday I thought he had an excellent chance to win the job.
Yeah, not surprised. Everyone in that building, it seems like there's a lot of smoke coming out of the building about Deshaun being the starting quarterback. He looks good, looks the part. No, I'm not surprised. Are you surprised?
I mean, my reaction is okay. I just sat here and talked about, I'm optimistic because of Todd Monken, and I've said as a Browns fan, you just want to see the best player be the starting quarterback because as a Browns fan, you want to go out here and win games and not continue to be a laughingstock in the NFL. And so whether it's Deshaun Watson or Shedeur Sanders who gives you the best opportunity to win, Todd Monken has told us time in and time out, the quarterback competition to play itself out, that guy will reveal himself, and that'll be the starting quarterback for this year.
I don't see the upside with this at all. I don't agree with it. I don't understand it. And I know I've said things about Shedeur that people don't like, but I've been consistent. If you're going to make me pick between Deshaun and Shedeur, there's no contest for me. It's Shedeur every time. Because do I think it's a wide path with Shedeur? No. But I think there is a path. I don't see any path with Deshaun. What's the path?
I mean, for me with Deshaun, I was a guy that when the Browns made the trade, I wanted the Browns to make the trade.
Yeah.
I was all on board at the time. He was a top 5 quarterback playing on a bottom 5 team. And so the Browns might have thought they were top 5 or 6 team at the time, and if they add Deshaun Watson, it can take them over the hill. Well, a lot has taken place since that happened. I do trust the fact that Deshaun Watson is ready to compete. I do trust the fact that he's going to do everything in his power to become the Browns' starting quarterback. I have lost faith in the overall mission, though, when it comes to Deshaun Watson. Can he stay healthy? Can he still perform at that high level? And those are things that I'm not as confident saying about Deshaun today as I was a couple of years ago. I think if anything, if it's close or if it's equal, I'm rolling with 2. So that would just be my opinion.
I got a little more from Mary Kay's article I just want to read for you guys as we continue to kind of digest what we just learned from Mary Kay's article. Quote, on the first day of voluntary minicamp, the only one of the 3 days that was open to the media, Watson won the day with quicker decision-making, better performance in the pre-snap process, and more efficiency in the passing game. The plan that day was to let Sanders go first in team drills and get more reps, but Watson ended up with more snaps because of how he handled himself in 7-on-7 and 11-on-11s. Sanders did get the first starting reps in 11-on-11 that day as planned, but Watson accumulated more as the day wore on based on merit. It was the first day the coaches had a chance to work with the quarterbacks out on the field, and Watson stood out above the 2 second-year pros, including Dylan Gabriel, who didn't get any first-team reps. On the second day of minicamp, Watson went first in team drills and took most of the reps, including in the red zone and in the 2-minute drills, sources say. By then, Watson had earned the QB1 snaps by looking the part of a starting quarterback, with tracks with the fact he started 72 games and led the Texans to the playoffs twice. What's more, he's working hard on his own to study and learn Monken's offense and is playing fast on the field.
None of that surprises me.
No.
I just, again, if you're trying to build something here, I don't know what you're building with. Like I asked Bull about a month ago, he goes out and plays mildly well. You give him another contract? There's no way.
He would have to play so well. A team would have to damn near beat a playoff team, and he'd have to. I mean, his numbers would have to be like 35 touchdowns.
For all the people who think I hate Shedeur, I don't. And for all the people who love Shedeur and who are disappointed by this, I would tell you he's probably still going to get an opportunity because I just, how can you count on Deshaun to stay healthy?
Correct.
Like that's another whole component to this. He hasn't, both of his last 2 seasons that he's been on the field have ended early with pretty traumatic injuries. So, listen, this team very rarely makes it through a season with one quarterback. So they're all going to
a
get.
long time since we played just one quarterback.
I mean, Baker did it a couple times, I think.
But outside of that, it's been, what, 2 or 3 quarterbacks a
Yeah,
season?
I mean, it doesn't happen very often. But I'm not at all surprised that it looks like Deshaun's going to win the starting job. I told you when I came back from the owners' meetings, I was like, oh, they're serious about this. Like, this is happening. He's good. He's coming back. So.
It's also April 29th, and so much can change before any of this is
Sure.
official. So just because Deshaun, according to Mary Kay, may have the inside track now, Earl, you're a NASCAR guy. Just because you're on the inside track don't mean you're going to win the race.
Depending on what track you at.
Hopefully not Berea's track.
Who's track?
Or not hopefully, but Berea.
That was a bad. I know what you tried to do. That was a bad analogy.
I was trying to tie in the NASCAR thing here.
All right,
We got
Mike.
2 super chats and then 60-second trivia. Captain